right. And Kenrick Tyrrell in the ruck. He goes up with Thurlow. No one getting it out of there. Thurlow it is for the Tigers.
My prediction. What about you, Rid?
I'll go the Thunder as well by 55 points.
So Wardle got over the top there for Labrador. Here's Islet again. He's a couple of
clouds about, and a bit of a breeze picking up too. It's favouring the outer side. Here's a chance though. A shot on goal, and they are calling the game of footy at ground level. So we do apologise if we get a couple of names wrong today.
So here's Clark. This is Adam Clark. He hands it off back there to Doyle. Doyle just a...
Thunder coming in as warm favourites in this game. Pryor doing the ruck work for the NT. Umpire again will have to restart things. Side, ball goes up. Give that unopposed there to Pryor. Spills out to Shannon Rioli. Onto the right boot. He's got some teammates here loose on the sort of half.
At Lation Park. As we see, Labrador certainly trying and working hard around the contest here. And good tackle there by Vassal.
Pryor gets us back underway. In the ruck this time is Tyrrell. Will be the Thunder through McEwen. Comes back to Motlop. Free kick, holding the footy. I think
no other player has been younger than him in making a debut for this fantastic side, the NT Thunder. As we see the ball come back. So umpire will throw it up in the ruck. Gets it down to Islet. Called that a few times over the years. Just scrubs a kick away. Islet's back in there again as he does. White's in there for the Thunder as well.
So that's good umpiring by the young fella. Tyrrell out of the ruck. Goes forward. Dunnett is the target. It's mopped up, I think, by Folan. Now the Tigers on the outer side. He almost have to stand up here in the first quarter.
So the ball's thrown back in. Here's Featherston again. He handballs the ball over the top of his own teammate, and the ball goes back over the line.
They're struggling to get some clean...
Yeah, they certainly are. And here's Rosier. He just shimmies and ducks. The ball comes through. Motlop off to Vassal this time. Goes long. And goes through for a point.
Rosier's in there. Eventually it spills out. Islet. He's got it on a string early.
On the restart. Here's Islet again. He's had plenty of it. Just pushes it away here. This time he goes off towards Motlop. Motlop towards Ewing.
Champagne footy.
And finds
Tyrrell. Comes down. Rosier wants to get it out of there. Not coming out. Again, good umpiring. Let it go. Vassal comes out to Wilson King. Now Wanameri with some space. Short kick Chambers. Wants to lay it off. He's within range here, Mark. He's going long.
Grub it clear, but the Northern Territory actually do so. Up towards Vassal. That's intercepting this time is young McEwen. McEwen's around there. This time off to
Staunton. Handball to the running Wanameri. Takes a cheeky little bounce too, and then pops a handball over the top to Dunn. The ball sits well for him. Comes out. There's one of them, Motlop. And now McEwen got the handball. In fact, it's Rosier to McEwen. Back to Vassal. Vassal inside. Good kick. Corner. And he's missed it. Couldn't quite curl it around enough. Another minor score. So 2 behinds for the Tigers. 4-9 for the Thunder.
As Islet, they exchange handballs. Over the top there is Rossier. Here's Vassal. And there's a free kick on play. Advantage is paid now. So Vassal gives it off to Chambers. They've got a good run at it. They give a
Vassal, Staunton. Where's the other option? It's Cameron Islet sharing the footy there from the pocket. Long kick for Islet. What a goal! Aaron Motlop with some room to move. That was too easy. Long kick to Buff Ewing. Oh, what a mark! Fantastic footy here by the Thunder. Ewing wants 50 metres in Park, and it's the Thunder by 38 points.
Errant bounce to start the quarter. Umpire should bring it back. It might be young Tyler Hickson actually umpiring. So, and again, another young umpire up and coming. Very important. Kendrick Tyrrell gets high there. So Champagne tap to Islet, who gets it onto Staunton by hand. So ball comes back into play. Big Thurlow this time works his way into the front there. Here's Nalkin.
Attack here, the Thunder lead by 38 points. Just in the shadows on the outer side. Ball comes in. Tyrrell doing the ruck work. Now it comes out.
Were playing in that Neefle clash, and apparently the Gold Coast Suns were down by 48 points at one point and came back to win by a point. Astonishing work there.
Marches back to the middle. So he's got 3 now. Let's just check that scoreboard. 7-10-52 to 2 behind. Thunder by 50 points.
Thurlow and Pryor No clear winner on that occasion. That time getting out there.
There's Ruckman waiting for this one. Ball goes up. Pryor it is doing the ruck work for the Thunder, but it spills out here. Running hard.
The last few passages of players, we see Thurlow get away to Grayson. Oh, sorry, White it is. He scrubs one inside forward towards Grayson, who came out to meet it. Here's to respond. The umpire won't give him that opportunity right now. And we'll set up again here at Lation Park. Neefel TV up this time. Here's Featherstone. Tries to well intercepted this time by Motlop. Motlop goes up. It might have been Rioli even. Doing some great body work with Ewing. He can go in and kick his fifth.
Give that to Tyrrell. Just laid it down there to, I think, Wanameri in the middle. It is. Featherstone has to do a little bit of volleying. White.
Side and now Redlands after they're upset to make sure that they can get a hold of that fifth spot, and percentage might play a good part as we see Labrador with Clark here and the Labrador Tigers. And ball goes up. No clear winner of the contest, of the ruck contest. Lots of players around there. It's White tackles Price.
NT won that game by 83 points and Wolf Ewing kicked 9 goals, and it's heading in that direction again today.
Well, if he just gets a little bit of a edge here away that time. That was Shannon Motlop around the footy. There's Stevenson around the contest. That was Grayson, middle of the ground. Here's Eilert again. He's had plenty of it throughout this match. Goes on the right foot. Let's work his way around. Looking for Dunn. Dunn's kicked a couple of goals. No clear winner in the contest that time. Plenty of players around it. Motlop's in there for the Thunder. And he's bustled over the line. And we'll have another
kick around the corner inside 50. They've got the numbers. The ball comes out towards Dunn. A kick on goal. I think it might have been Heenan over the top of Tyrrell as Grayson got it forward to the outer side. Stevenson runs after it, as does Wilson King. We'll have a boundary throw.
Who in turn goes forward, and falling over there was Thurlow and Bugler for the Thunder. He takes the mark and he gets it off to Wasley Black. His partner in defensive 50.
In the pocket. Oh, clever. What a kick. Goal of the day there to Jeff Garing from the pocket on the left boot and bounce. Comes out towards Rosier. Just dispossessed there. The umpire says I'll come in and I'll have it. I think it was the force. There's the run of Smith. Their run off half-back's been impressive. Now to Paddy Heenan. Towards the pocket. Ewing just checked the run there, and now from the
time to just run around, look around. He gets it off to Wasley Black this time, who is absolutely collared and said, "You are gone." So Featherstone, he's off to the races. Plenty of players around the contest. Hard to pick it up this time, but there's Benny Rioli. Just gets it out to switch to the commentary side, and Bugler. The ball's coming towards our commentary position.
And Talbot, I should say, exactly on centre wing here. Beautiful day for footy here, Mark. 24. Quite quickly. Rosier overrunning it. White. Can he get a handball out? No. Umpire says I'll have it, so let's have a bounce.
Rioli to Rosier. Rosier goes up towards a teammate there, looking for a target that time in Musgrove, who couldn't take it. Labrador bring the ball away.
That was a thrilling quarter of football. 7 goals to 4 in the quarter. At half-time, the margin was 38, and the Thunder have and we're about to begin the third quarter. And Labrador will kick to the right of screen. Thunder to the left. Pryor and Thurlow. Give that to Thurlow.
With Morningside at 116. So if it does come down to points, they'll really need to keep stacking them on, as we see Thurlow gets a tap away, but the umpire said, no, let's instead. He does so, and Thurlow against Pryor. Thurlow, he got it away there. They've worked through his great from Labrador's goal. So we have a throw in, looking for my partner to take over, but I'll keep going. Wardle ends up with the ball. Has
an injury in that second term. I don't think we'll see Dean Staunton though. You mentioned him at half time there, Mark. We'll get an update with you shortly as Clark kicks it, advances it.
So, Matt, we just mentioned Dean Staunton, lower leg injury. I think his left lower leg limped off at half-time with ice packs heavily.
On his haunches. Boundary throw in. Goldsmith. Chambers got the ruck. Gribben under some pressure. Handball just in time, I think, to Gray. Cause a few upsets come finals time. If they get that opportunity, of course. They sit 5th on the ladder, inside the 5 on percentage, with Morningside bearing down them. I think that's the case. We might get a live ladder update. Ball in the middle.
So the ball up again. Centre. That's Watts for Labrador, who just slapped it forward. Heenan led the race back, but here's Talbot injecting himself. He pops it out towards.
Just getting that live ladder in now. So Morningside on 110%. Northern Territory started on 115. They lead under. The ball gets back underway here. And the ball comes out towards McEwen.
Favours the ruckman in Thurlow, who is good to see back on the ground. There is Tyrrell, though, his opposite number. Just working through, getting the ball forward. Top was Tyrrell. Big thump. Just bustles it forward. And Ewing comes out to meet it. And only half-hearted effort by Ewing, so no, kick it a bit closer to him.
Thunder well in control, lead by 92 points. Quick kick out of defence, gets them towards the middle. Bugler runs after it, he'll get there first. Looks for an option, it's in 3rd quarter. Nobody getting the clean possession out of there. So let's just have a look at the goal kickers. Dunn has 5, Ewing has 8. Eilert has 3 goal kickers out there. It's a sorry sight for the Labrador fans, though. Goldsmith, the only multiple goal kicker, with 2.
So they extract the ball yet again. Clark just has the ball
on him for the first half, but they've moved Blake Bantos. So some 2 pretty solid lads opposing each other there at full forward and full back.
And Labrador, there's
Clark. So from Adam to Matt Clark, he's on his favoured side. Oh, the ball just not bouncing the right way for the Tigers. Heenan mops up, gets it 2 minutes in. Margin 98 points. Bugler was bumped off the footy. Gribben with a cheeky kick towards the pocket. Heenan getting back there, though. The Thunder defence
does Thurlow. White's in there for the Tigers. Well tackled to his Vassal. Just extracts the ball out towards Motlop. He gets a quick handball out, but can't find a target.
And especially AFL in the Northern Territory. And the Thunder are going forward again here. Rioli to Eilert. Let's build this up. Eilert, a worm.
Just thumping it forward hurriedly was Motlop and towards his own goal, and 35 metres around it ends up. Time Shannon Rioli had to hurry there. Look for Smith. Ending up this time is McEwen. He just goes off one step. Which side of the post does it go? The wrong side.
Little kick out. Eilert was in the right spot. Handball just chopped off a little bit there. Nelkin, he's had a quiet day. Baden goes again. Goldsmith all wrapped up. Chambers
runs into an open goal and just misses. The 14th behind of the game for the Thunder, and move forward 2014 100
and the 4 points. It's all about the margin now. As we begin this final term, margin 93 points to call you through it. Mark Kennedy.
So Thurlow got the tap away, ended up with off
into this what was a 93-point margin at 3/4 time. We're 3 minutes in, final quarter. Ruckman go at it.
White and Vassal. And we'll see a recall of that bounce as well. We've had a few today, but the umpires generally have done a good job. All the same. They throw it up this time. So we're in there. Tyrrell didn't look at the footy, but didn't quite make contact. That target, which would have finished off the play nicely. The ball comes back into play. Pryor and Thurlow. Pryor takes it out of the ruck contest, gives it off to Motlop, back to Bugler.
Margin is 95 points. 11 minutes in, final quarter.
Well, of course, the interest is in whether we can get Darren Ewing up to his personal best, which is 11. He hasn't added to his...
He does when the ball is not around. It's great to watch. Tyrrell in the ruck. Gribben to White. He'll have to get it out. Points to the margin. Ball in the middle. Tyrrell and Thurlow. Thurlow's got the hamstring, or the right thigh, heavily strapped. He goes again. Big... doesn't like flying, I'm told. It's a little bit nervous in the fuselage. This is Rosier on 113 points it currently sits.
Plenty of players around the contest. It gets fed out again. And Wanamiri just bustles it forward in the Ewing direction. There was Chamberlain. Thurlow gets a good tap away. Rosier gets a good handball. Well tapped on there by Shannon Rioli to Malkin. They try to wax lyrically there and just can't.
7-5, 47 to the Tigers. Pryor now. He goes again. In fact, it was Vassell there being tackled.
Gone this time in the middle. Thurlow got the tap away, but Pryor this time extracts it. There's Chris Smith getting it back off to Wilson King this time. They get
sides with 32 points coming into the round. Although it might have updated with Redland, I think, now on 32 points. However, what I'm getting are only 7 or so points, 8 points away from their highest ever score.
And certainly their highest winning margin will come under scrutiny.
4 points away from their highest winning margin, which was that game we speak of, round 18, 2010, when the Thunder won by 142 points.
Can they push it forward? Rosie is in the path of the footy now. He gets his handball off to Motlop. Motlop just squeezes around the corner to Eilert, who's unattended. He'll get around on his...
The biggest winning margin in Northern Territory NEFL history.
As we see, Alexander was in the path, couldn't quite hang on to the possession.